Hi Taurus, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are sort of doing a bit of whatever wants to come out type reading, as well as looking at, love, of course. But I will let everyone know that if you do leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. We're drawing that really soon when we hit our first 100 subscribers, only a few people away. So please like and subscribe to the channel as well. I do really appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. But today we are using, firstly, I've got the Spirit Junkie Affirmations deck. I do have a new Lenormand deck with me today, the Jelly Bean Lenormand, as well as two Love Oracles. So we've got the Hidden Truth there, as well as the Ask the Angels Love Oracle. All right, so getting sort of straight on into it for you today, Taurus. Taurus, what does Taurus need to know, please? What does Taurus need to know? Okay, so we do have this gorgeous pink card here. Let me be still today and listen to the truth in silence. Okay, so be still and quiet, have some time, peaceful, restful meditation, those sorts of things, and listen to the truth. Okay, so that's leading me to believe the truth is already in you somewhere, Taurus. It's just a matter of listening to it. All right. But we'll have a look at your energy, Taurus, and see what's going on for you. Taurus, what's going on for Taurus, please? Okay, so that's directly related to that. The truth is out there. The truth is already in you, Taurus. We do have firstly the sun energy, okay, but the sun in this sort of aspect, it's sort of letting you know that happiness is there for you. It's just a matter of finding that happiness. You need to reveal some things to yourself, bring some things to light. Once again, listen to the truth in silence. So I do feel as though that truth is already within you, and it's just a matter of you needing to sort of bring it to light for yourself to actually reveal that truth to yourself. And the truth that we're looking at within you is something, we do have the whip here, with the masculine as well. All right, so it is something that it's been troubling you. It's causing you tension, causing drama, challenges for you, that sort of a thing. And it can definitely be, with these energies, it definitely can be that kind of beating yourself up energy, that self-flagellation where really beating yourself up about something, and causing more tension within yourself, because you're feeling, it's all my fault. Why did I do this? Why am I like, it's really feeling like that sort of energy, especially with that masculine energy. I don't like to genderize the masculine and feminine there, but the masculine energy is someone really up in their thoughts, not thinking things through, taking their emotions into stock, because, your emotions are sitting here telling you to only feel the negative emotions, and to be like beating yourself up emotionally. But that's actually all coming from your headspace. You're overthinking things, with that masculine energy. It's kind of that, up in your head, really, like not actually, working things through on an emotional level. You're just trying to be very logical about that, rather than actually, processing it emotionally. All right. So the truth is that, it's not, this whip energy is causing you more harm than good. And it's really talking about revealing the full extent, the full truth of what is causing this tension within you, what is causing you to not process this emotion properly. So there's some sort of underlying, trouble, or tension that you're not processing on an emotional level, and it's asking you to, listen to the truth of that emotion, and not just the negative emotions of that. Okay, what like look more for the positive emotions, and because the truth is there and the happiness is there as well. There's happiness there, and there's a lot of truth for you to face, I feel, within yourself about this situation. It's not just, it's not as, you're beating yourself up for, you may have had a role to play in things. I'm not saying that, we're all innocent or anything like that, but it's not always just your fault. Like it's not your responsibility, the way that other people react to things. It's not your, it's out of your control how other people behave and react and speak, what and all those sorts of things. The way that other people process things, that's not within your control. But what you can control is your own self, and beating yourself up continually over this thing. It's not actually it's not allowing you to see the full truth of the situation. So it's kind of asking you to, look at it from a more objective perspective, rather than just being like, oh, I'm so horrible, I'm so bad, I did this, I did that. Look at it from other perspectives. Look at it from an outsider perspective, and look at it from a more, emotional perspective as well, rather than just trying to be logical. Like, if I didn't do this, then this wouldn't have happened, and that wouldn't have happened. Don't worry about the logic of what's happened. Sometimes emotional things don't work on the same logical sense as our brain does. All right. So sometimes emotions do not make logical sense. All right. So definitely stop beating yourself up. All right. You deserve this happiness. It's right there in your energy too. And I feel like for a lot of you, that just revealing the full truth to yourself is going to make you happy. It's going to make you realize that I can be happy regardless of this negative thing, or whatever it is. Regardless of these negative emotions, I can still be happy and choose happiness. Happiness is a choice. You can, and that's sort of maybe your truth is that you can still choose to be happy. You don't need to beat yourself up about this continually. All right, but we'll have a look at the energy coming towards you at the moment, Taurus. What energy is coming towards Taurus, please? Can I just get clarity for that first card, please? Why does Taurus need to know that? Yeah. So once again, I'm getting the same message as what we were just sort of talking about here, because there is this energy here. It's coming towards you that if you, it's kind of like letting us know, what happens if you do, continue to beat yourself up continually, and be stuck in trying to find the logic of the situation, and don't reveal the truth of the situation to yourself. This cloud energy is there, which is, once again, stuck in your thoughts. But it gets to the point here that this overthinking becomes, obsessive thinking, and this overthinking becomes anxiety and tension within you, even more so. Like, we already are seeing the tension within you about this, but it becomes, your judgment becomes clouded, and you can't actually see the forest for the trees, so to speak. But what you can't see is the emotional stuff, the true emotional intimacy with yourself, being intimate with yourself, being intimate with the truth of yourself, of who you are, and what you want. Because a lot of the time when we're beating ourselves up about something or other, that was not your intention. Whatever happened, that was not your intention. So go back to basics, and what was your intention? Did you achieve your intention, or was that lost in the, in the tension, in the trouble? But because the lily actually lets us know that processing your emotional side of all this trouble, tension within yourself, processing and being more vulnerable with yourself, is actually going to have positive long-term effects. It's going to actually help you, be able to process similar things in the future. So it is going to have a long-term effect, and stop you from going into times of confusion, and your judgment being clouded, because you are going to be more able to sort of balance and process these things from balance, rather than from just being stuck in your head and stuck in your thoughts, and overthinking the situation, whatever that situation is for you. Because what's trying to come in here, that is actually blocking at the moment, you being in this overthinking type energy, Taurus, that's actually blocking this ship and letter energy coming in for you. So with the ship and letter, this is I feel for a lot of you, this is actually some sort of communication about traveling, or it definitely, the ship is all about new adventures, new journeys, and then we see the letter is all about communication, text messages, phone calls, paperwork. So for some of you, this is like, that sort of paperwork, like processing a passport, or getting the paperwork for the flights, or getting the paperwork for the cruise ship, or whatever it may be, an actual ship coming through, some sort of communication about a journey starting for you as well. It doesn't necessarily mean physical travel, although it definitely can, but it's trying to come in for you, some sort of communication about a new journey wanting to start for you, and it's kind of like this communication is blocked at the moment, because these ships can't come into the port of Taurus at the moment because of your current energy. You kind of, you've got that, you've got those clouds out, so the ship can't navigate while that cloud energy is around. Okay, it can't get through the storm to get to you. So really, preparing to start new journeys and focusing on the emotional side of things, and allowing those new journeys to come toward you. All right. So very interesting energy there. I do feel for quite a lot of you that is actually travel. So there is some sort of travel that is trying to happen. Trying to come into your energy, this opportunity for travel. So definitely someone out there traveling soon, or wanting to travel, and as soon as you sort of get through this heavy phase, some travel opportunities may actually come in for you. All right, Taurus, I'm going to have a look at past, present, and future for love. Okay, past, present, future, love for Taurus, please. Okay. Can I just get clarity for the future position for Taurus with love? Right. Okay. So I will draw some of the hidden truth in regard to the past energy here as well, because what I'm seeing, we do have the road energy for the past with you. So that shows us that you have had to make some sort of decision when it comes to love. For some of you, that may be what you're beating yourself up about. You're kind of sitting there going, did I make the right decision? Did I choose the right direction with this love choice that you made in the past? So this is a choice you've already made in the past. All right. So for some of you, you may had to have chosen between two people. That's not necessarily everyone though, but I do feel maybe one or two of you. But it was just some sort of choice as to what path are you going to follow in love. Do you follow this this road, or do you follow the golden bricks sort of thing? Which one did you choose? You know, it's going to be a bit different for everyone within that collective there. But I'm just going to have a look here with the hidden truth at what the choices were. Okay, so I'm going to divide it up by them colors, okay, because we've got grey and yellow, all right? So grey, what was the choice on the grey path that Taurus made in the past, please? Okay, and what was the choice on the yellow path? One more, please. Okay, so I'm seeing pretty clearly that when I've asked about the grey path, all right, that's kind of where we're beating ourselves up. It feels as though this this was the choice that you didn't take, all right, and that I hope that you can forgive me one day. So you're kind of asking for forgiveness. So you may have chose to walk away from somebody, or there may have been some actual trouble or tension, that you chose a different path from that. You may have done something, you know, or they may have done something. Asking for forgiveness. So there's feelings of guilt attached to that. All right. That so once again, maybe even just asking for forgiveness that you didn't choose that thing. All right. And I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So it's starting you on a different path now. Like, because you didn't choose that gray path, you chose the gold path. Um, it's putting you through a spiritual lesson. All right, and that's what we're seeing here with that, you know, that truth that you're needing to reveal to yourself is that, for some reason, that choice that you made in the past is relevant, because it's headed you onto a spiritual lesson, and you do have, you know, feelings of guilt in regard to a choice you've made in the past, with love. Now the path that you did choose, for some, you'll know, somehow you'll know this path that the decision that you did make, because you were still hiding some of yourself. It does say, I hid who I really am from you. So you were still actually hiding part of yourself. You chose to ignore a part of yourself, um, and take that path, make that choice anyway. It does also have, you speak to me through music. So there may be some sort of musical connection on that path. There may be some songs that somehow denote that path, that choice to you. And also, I love you. So, you know, you felt as though you were following your heart when you made that choice. You did feel as though you were, you know, doing the right thing, for your own heart. But for some reason, you're now questioning that choice and whether you did make the right choice, feeling as though you maybe didn't make the right choice. But I feel like part of this is here, part of your answer of what you're, you know, I hid who I really am from you. So there's part of you that you're hiding from within yourself. All right. So when we're asking to listen to your truth, reveal the full truth to yourself, part of that truth is that, you know, there's a spiritual lesson for you in all this, that you can forgive yourself and love yourself, okay, and somehow there may be an answer for you there, with music as well. So, you know, you may hear a song and be like, it makes you think about everything just a little bit differently. you know, with everything that's happened. But in the present, we are seeing you as the dog energy, or love as the dog energy for you. So there is a lot of loyalty and support there for you in this energy. This is the card of friendships. So I'm actually feeling that this is kind of talking about, you know, asking other people for advice, asking for some friendly advice, some friendly support, you know, with maybe what you need to reveal to yourself, the other, you know, and a more objective opinion on what's happened, you know, asking people to be honest with you, and you know what happened, and whatnot. So that's compassion, loyalty, support, friendship. Okay, so I do feel as though somehow, you know, friendships could be very important to you at this time, with helping you with all this situation. All right. But then in the near future, what I'm actually seeing here is we are asking about love, of course, but what we're seeing is the moon, and that was actually clarified by the ring. So we're actually seeing this is not actually talking about another person. This is actually talking about, you know, finding love for yourself, starting to actually have an emotional connection with yourself. So in the near future, it sounds as though you do stop and listen to the truth of who you really are. You do become more emotionally intimate with yourself, because you know this is coming through in the future. You do have a strong relationship with yourself emotionally, and understanding your emotions and what you want from, emotions and love and whatnot. Okay, so the moon does talk about emotional sensitivities, and then we've got the ring there talking about, you know, a connection with yourself emotionally. So I do feel as though, you know, we're going through the process, Taurus, and this is part of that spiritual lesson, is that you do need to learn to love yourself, and you know, basically stop hiding your emotional self from yourself. Stop hiding from your true emotions. You know, be emotionally vulnerable, you know, with yourself. And you will actually start to attract, that energy back into your life as well. But I'll grab some of these oracle as well for you, Taurus, and see what they want to add in. And I'm going to ask specifically a bit more for romantic love for Taurus in the near future, please. Romantic love for Taurus in the near future. Yeah, so once again, I'm asking for romantic love, okay? But it's kind of telling me here, anyway, we've got a bit of a process. It does say take action, all right? So what you need to take action towards is that meditation brings answers for you. So once again, be still and listen, and, you know, accept your truth within you. Listen to your emotions, you know, meditate. Take time to yourself to, really listen to what your emotional side is trying to tell you. But then we actually do also see that, you know, I am feeling that this is talking about romantic love specifically as well, that meditation bringing the answers, that once you've gone through the meditative steps and dealt with this, that yes, love is on the other side. Romantic love definitely on the other side. Yes, okay. But you needing to take action within yourself first and foremost. Okay, Taurus. So that's what we have for you today. I hope that helps, or resonated for you. Leave me a comment and let me know, and you'll go in the draw for that free personal. But hopefully I'll see you all again soon.